Okay, I've been shopping again. Hi, Michelle here from Travelling Over 60. Come join me on this adventure. AirTags. Now, I'm not sure if you've seen these before or not, but they're just a small round disc. As you can see in my hand, they're not very big. And you place them into either your luggage, handbag, into your wallet, anything that you want to keep track of. Now, we've purchased Apple because all our products are Apple products, but there's other brands out there that you can research and find. And I just think that it's really, really good to be able to keep track, especially of your luggage. If you're taking a flight, you'll know whether your luggage has come with you or not. Maybe if they tell you your luggage is lost, you can just call it up on your phone and it will tell you exactly where it is. They're really, really good. If you're interested in these, do some research and then, of course, go out and purchase them before your next trip. Headphones. I've also bought some new headphones. These ones are Bluetooth, so no cords, but they do come with the cords if you want to actually plug them in. And, of course, some instructions showing you on how to use it. These ones, they fold up small, so you could place them into a case. Bit disappointing, they came without a case, but I'm sure I'll be able to find something. Now, to extend them out, can make them bigger if you need to. And yes, I did get his and hers, except they're a little bit different brands. They both said they were noise cancelling. Mine don't seem to have that. I've had a look and I can't see a function for noise cancelling, but I'm going to give them a try and see how it goes. These ones said noise cancelling. Hubby's had a try of them. He seems to think yes they are, so that's a good thing. Again, we can do the same thing. You can extend them down, or they do fold up small to go in a case. Again, these came without a case, so I'll need to get that. Okay, cables came with them as well. So just a simple charging of them, no batteries involved. And we're going to give them a try this holiday and see how they go. My next item is compression socks. Since I've gotten older, I find that my feet swell a lot more when I fly or sometimes even when I cruise. So I've bought these compression socks. They have a bit of compression around the foot, some around the ankle, and they go right up to your knee. Now, when we fly from Australia, most of the places we fly to is a long way away. And I've had it where my calf has been swollen and I've really struggled to walk off the plane. I have started wearing compression socks and they did seem to help. So this is a new pair and I thought that I'd give them a try and see how I go with these ones. Packing cubes. I love packing cubes. I pack into these little cubes, and when I get to wherever I've travelled to, if there be a wardrobe or drawers, anything that doesn't have to be hung up, I lift it out of my suitcase in these packing cubes and just place it on the shelf. What a great little invention this is. This is the next thing that I'm never going to leave behind again. It's a hat clip. So it clips onto your bag, as you can see. Clips onto your bag. Here's my hat. And when I go into a restaurant or something, I've taken my hat off. We just get it, clip it, and that's it. It's attached to my bag. So I'm not going to ever lose it. This particular bag goes across my shoulder and across my chest, and then I can just push the hat to the back. Perfect. This item mightn't really interest you, but this was great for me because I video a lot and I'm always using my phone for all sorts of things when I'm out and about. It stores all my information and I have photographs of all my paperwork. I use my phone a lot. So my phone goes dead quite quickly. But this is ingenious. I have used this a few times as well. It's a solar charger. So you plug your charger in here, and then, I know this sounds silly, but you hang it over. This will connect onto your backpack. I just hook it on the backpack. I have the cable come out here that runs over my shoulder to my phone, and then this hangs down the back of the backpack. The sun hits it, and yes, it works. It charges my phone. Fantastic. May not be for everybody, but if you have trouble with your phone going dead all the time, maybe have a look at getting one of these, a solar charger. Talking about charging things, we have lots that we charge. Nowadays we have phones and iPads and laptops and watches, and now my new headphones. We travel with all those things. So I'm always looking for PowerPoints and lots of them. We always travel with this, which is a charging bank, I think it was called. And this allows us to, no matter where we be in the world, these are the different world plugs. This is the Australian one we have in at the moment, but you just disconnect this from the end like that and plug in whichever one you need. And it just plugs in. I'll show you. And it just plugs in, and then you put that into the socket. So we always travel with this. It packs away nice and neat in this little kit. And like I say, it gives us so many more PowerPoints to be able to charge all the things that we take with us. Now, there's lots of different sorts that you can get on the market now. I have another one that's coming to me that's much more compact than this. It hasn't arrived yet, but I'll show you that once it comes in another video. And if you just go on and Google it, you'll be able to find something that suits what you want. Now, this is one of my husband's favourite things. There's nothing he hates more than getting to the airport and I've either overpacked or I've done so much shopping, bought so many souvenirs that we're overweight. So this is a luggage scale. Of course, it's just a little thing like this. You loop that through the handle of your suitcase over the top of it here, like this. The suitcase hangs down, and then you lift the suitcase up, turn it on, and it'll come in here where how much it weighs. So we travel with that all the time because I like to shop. We purchased this for our last holiday and it worked really well. I sort of have a bit of a theme going on for his and hers, don't I? His and hers. But we have lots and lots of cables. So this just keeps all our cables neat and tidy, battery chargers, things like that. We place in here. They zip up. They're quite flat. This is one that's all zipped up, quite flat. And yes, my husband has this one and I have this one. If you're cruising, you need a lanyard. Although some of the cruise lines are moving to medallions, I really hope that I can always have a lanyard with a card. I really like this. I just hang it around my neck, and then when I come to want to order a drink or something, I can just detach that, give that off to the waiter, and he'll go and get my drink. He brings it back, and then I just connect it back on. So I really like a lanyard. But if they all move to medallions, I'm sure I'll get used to it. Now, the other thing that I've just bought recently, some of these cards will come, you can see here, there's a little slot there where you could just hook it straight on here, the top here. You can just hook it straight onto this little clip. But apparently, I've been reading that not all the cruise lines are doing that anymore. So I went ahead and bought just a couple of these little plastic sleeves to put on the end now. And if it comes without that hole, it just will slot in anyway. They just go in through the back here. This is it, just here, goes in. And for those of you that don't know, this card is what gets you everywhere. It buys your drinks, it gets you in and out of the room, it gets you off and on of the ship, and you need it for lots of things. So that's why I love to just hang it around my neck, and it's always just there and my hands are free. Now, something I've purchased recently, I've been doing a lot of shopping recently, is these clear sleeves to put your bag tag in. Now what it is, it's just a clear sleeve. As you can see, it opens here at the top, just like that. It has a wire loop on the top. Now all you do is unscrew it here, you place it on the handle of your bag, and you screw it back up. Once you've checked in, they're going to send you a whole lot of information before you board. One of the things will be some bag tags that you print out and place on your suitcase. Now, they're probably going to be something like this. Just print them out on paper. They fold up to be about that size. They have your room number and the name of the cruise and your name and all that information on it. Now, up until recently, we would just have attached it on our suitcase like this, place it through, and we would just staple it. Now, I've read some stories recently about how this has gotten wet and torn off, and then they didn't know who the suitcase belonged to. So now your suitcase is in lost property. So this is just another little bit of security. You fold it up the way they ask. You place it in the sleeve like this. Push it in. And now all your information is on there. So when you check your bag in, they can just take it to your room. It's all safe. But if you don't have these little sleeves, doesn't matter. Just do it the other way. Staple it and see how you go. Magnets. Who would have thought to pack magnets when you travel? But of course, on a cruise ship especially, there is a magnetic wall, and sometimes even the door is magnetic. So what better way than to buy some of these little magnets? They're very strong, like they keep trying to stick back together while I'm holding them. Some little hooks, put them near your door, hook it on, there's your lanyard, maybe your hat, perfect. These ones are like a crocodile sort of clip, and magnetize it to the wall, and then hang your tour tickets or the daily planner, anything that you've got that you want to hang on it, just clip it on, magnetize it to the wall, and away you go. Now with these magnets, the roof is also metal. So you put these up on the roof and bring along a clothesline. So we like to wash out underwear in our room rather than pay for the laundry. When we want bigger clothes washed, we pay for the laundry and send it off. But if it's just underwear, we can wash it out in our room and then put the magnets on the ceiling in the bathroom. Hang this just splits apart. I can show you. Just splits apart like that. Put the hook in at the ends, stretch it across the bathroom, and then your clothes can dry in the bathroom. Okay, here it is. Call me crazy, call me old, just call me plain old fussy. I like a hair wrap. I know I can ask a steward to bring me an extra towel to put round my hair when I wash it, but I like a hair wrap. They're only lightweight. You just open it up like this, you put the button bit to the back of your head, twist it around, loop the little loop over the button, and then leave it on your head till you're ready to do your hair. Now, I know I've had a bit of a theme going on of his and hers, but no, this is not his and hers. They're both for me. Wow, that's been a lot of information so far. Are you liking it so far? Don't forget to support me and give me a thumbs up. This is another great little item I like to take with me when I travel. Packs down quite small. You can see that's my hand. And then I use it for souvenirs. When I've bought lots and lots of souvenirs, it opens out into a tote bag. It's quite large. You can see, if I sort of zoom out a little bit, don't want to see my leg. It's really quite large. There's my hand on it again to give you an idea. But it's perfect. It fits all my souvenirs in it. I like to keep all my souvenirs together, and that way when I go through customs, I can just put them straight up if I've got anything to declare. It's right there, all in the one bag. Even if they do open all my other bags, at least I know it's all together. Okay, so this is the bag all opened out. I'm using my lanyard there so you can get a bit of an idea of the sizing of it. That's the lanyard. Now, it's huge. It was so tiny before, but it's opened out to be such a big bag. It comes with a shoulder strap or just handles. We've got zip pockets on the front, and let me show you inside. Like, it's huge. I can fit a lot of souvenirs in there. And you might even just want to use it as an overnight bag when you're back home. Cool towels. Not sure if you've ever seen a cool towel before. These were really hard to find, but I did find them at a marketplace once, and I absolutely love them. If you can get your hands on a cool towel, they're fantastic. So here's one out of the packet. All you have to do is scrunch it all up like this. If you have a bottle of water, or even if you're near the ocean, you wet it, make sure it's completely wet, give it a bit of a squeeze out, and then you just shake like this. And I know it's really hard to believe, but it turns into like being fridge cold. You wrap it around your neck, wipe it over your face, wipe your arms down, whatever's feeling hot, use it for that. And then once you've used it and it heats up again, you just put more water on it, do the same thing all over again, and it will cool down like it's just come out of the fridge. I love my cool towels, and we have many of them. I have about 6 in my house. The children have them, and my husband and I, of course, we have his and hers. One of the things we've bought is some covers for our phones that are waterproof. So they're pretty plasticky. The top bit here is all plastic, but they look okay. I'm going to test them out and see. You just unclip. I'll show you this clipped up. So this is it clipped up, the back here. And then you just unclip them and you place your phone in here. So in this bit. And it's supposed to be waterproof. You can hang around your neck. I thought it might be good for when we might be going out snorkeling or something, even just being in a boat if we go canoeing or something. Having it, our phones covered over and waterproof might be a good thing. I'll give them a try and I'll let you know how they go. Another waterproof thing. This is a bag that you can take, like if you were to go on a boat trip or canoeing or something. You put all of your belongings in here, whatever you have, place it in there, and then you just roll it down like this and then bring it around at the back here and clip. This will keep it waterproof. You can put your phones, whatever you take with you. You might have a credit card if you've gone on some sort of a tour. Now, why can't I get that clipped? There it is. And that's it. Now it's waterproof. You can roll it down much further. I have used this quite a few times before and it's worked really well. It turns into a backpack. And we really like to take this and if we're going on some sort of a water excursion, we will take that and use it as our backpack. Something else to think about. Now I took the binoculars on my last trip, hoping I'd see maybe something out off my balcony, but I really have bought them to take to this next trip, which is to Alaska. I'm hoping I'll see some whales through them, but otherwise I'm sure there'll be other wildlife around. Now don't forget, like, subscribe and ring that bell, and hopefully I'll be able to show you what I saw through these binoculars in my upcoming videos. Thanks so much for staying to the end. I really appreciate your support.